This is Josh Friedman at Taksim Square in Istanbul, Turkey, where Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan just wrapped up inaugurating the large mosque behind me. This is the new Taksim Square mosque that Erdogan had long sought to make a reality, and finally today, May 28, 2021, the mosque has formally opened. Moments ago, Erdogan delivered remarks and was part of a ceremony inaugurating the mosque, and just prior to that, there were Friday prayers here at the mosque and at Taksim Square where I'm standing. There was a crowd of, I would say, thousands of worshipers who were gathered here at Taksim Square. Some of them spilled over into Gezi Park right over here, and they prayed here shortly before Erdogan formally inaugurating the mosque, which is now open. As I mentioned, Erdogan had long sought to build and open a mosque here at Taksim Square, and that was no easy feat. There was a lot of opposition to the plan, even well before Erdogan became mayor of Istanbul back in the 1990s. Taksim Square, as I'll give you a look at, is a place where there is a monument to Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the founder of the modern secular Republic of Turkey. It's actually, I think, formally called the Republic Monument. This is, the monument is right there in the heart of the square. Right behind me, there's a screen that was put up today in order to broadcast the Friday prayers as well as Erdogan's remarks and to show the inauguration ceremony live to those of who couldn't see Erdogan, who was positioned on that all turned around on that side of the mosque. Elsewhere here in and around the square, you have, I don't know how good of a look you can get at it, but I can crop it in. Over there is a Greek Orthodox church. Likewise, as mentioned previously, there's Gezi Park right over here, which coincidentally or not was the site and the focal point of the largest protests against Erdogan's rule in Turkey, which those Gezi Park protests kicked off 8 years ago to the day. That's why I'm saying coincidentally or perhaps not. Here's another look at Gezi Park. Those protests occurred back when Erdogan was Prime Minister of Turkey, before Turkey had become or transformed from a parliamentary system into a presidential system with Erdogan at the helm. And the combination of the Gezi Park protests happening in and around Taksim Square, which, by the way, those protests were initially over the proposed commercial development of Gezi Park, which has not happened, at least to this date. The combination of that and the Ataturk monument being located right next to the mosque, which now essentially towers over the monument, as well as there being the Greek Orthodox church around here, altogether it just creates a lot of symbolism. And one might say that this is indicative of the direction Turkey is going as a country, where for years secular opponents to there being a mosque here got their way, but no longer. Erdogan has now inaugurated the Taksim Square Mosque. The Gezi Park protests were suppressed, and it's not that the church is gone, and it's not that there no longer is any secularism in the country, or that the atmosphere of the square is no longer a place of tolerance and openness, but there are definite changes, and some might say symbolic changes, to Taksim Square, where the mosque, as I'm going to try to get it in the background of the shot, is now one of the foremost architectural elements of the square. Here's the Ataturk and Republic monument with, where is it? There's a shot at it. Here we go. The Ataturk and Republic monument right there, with the mosque above it. And you can see elsewhere here in the square, you've got some high-rises, hotels, commercial buildings. Gezi Park remains, but altogether it's a very new look and very new feel to Taksim Square. And I'll right now provide you some footage of the Friday prayers and Erdogan's remarks. Thank you very much for watching.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله
فأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة فلم يخش إلا الله وعسى أولئك أن يكونوا من المهتدين صدق الله العظيم.
Here is President Erdogan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Aziz kardeşlerim, değerli misafirler, sizleri en kalbi duygularımla, muhabbetle selamlıyorum. Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullahi ve Berekatuhu. Allah'ın selamı, rahmeti ve bereketi hepimizin üzerine olsun. Cumanızın mübarek, gönüllerinizin huzurlu, sağlığınızın yerinde olmasını Allah'tan diliyorum. Bugün bizleri burada bir araya getiren Rabbimize hamdü senalar ediyorum. Sudan ve diğer kardeş ülkelerden heyecanımıza ortak olmak üzere aramızda bulunan kıymetli misafirlerimize ayrıca hoş geldiniz diyorum. Sudan nere, Taksim nere? İşte buraya getiren o aşk başka bir aşk. milli hataniyeni geri alacaktır. Unutmayın, zalimle mazlumun, haklıyla haksızın, doğruyla yanlışın mücadelesi kıyamete kadar sürecektir. Hepinizi saygıyla, sevgiyle selamlıyorum. Kalın sağlıcakla.
Bir sor bakayım.